All right, how are you feeling? You got John Rigg'd here, and I saw the video just like everyone else. A big nope. Well, I was like, I'm still really interested in it, though. I'm still really interested in it. So I asked if I could borrow it. So this is not mine. This does belong to Metal Jesus. But I'm borrowing it for now because I wanted to do my own video on it and wanted to check it out for myself, too. I wanted to check it out for myself first and foremost. But I was like, yeah, you know what? Since I have it, I'll do my own video on it, too, if you're still on the fence like I am. Now, he included everything that he received as well, including the HDMI. I'm not going to bother plugging it into a TV because if I bought this device, I would want it for the mini arcade functionality. I probably wouldn't so much hook it up to my TV to begin with. Good to have the option, right? Good to have the option, not as interested. And I'm also looking forward to checking out maybe one of these gamepads. The clickiness, I never used a Neo Geo controller to begin with, so I'm not married to the idea of the micro switches or whatever. One thing I want to start off by saying, too, is, and this might be selling myself short, I'm not a big fan of Neo Geo to begin with. I mean, like, I understand it's super expensive. I understand that it was like, the arcade, the game you're playing in the arcade is the same game at home. But just because the game is $200, $300 doesn't mean it's any good. Now, a couple of the games, of course, are really good. But are they $200, $300 good? I don't know. Like, Blues Journey, like, it's okay. It would have made a good Super Nintendo game, I guess. But, you know what I'm saying? It didn't need to be on the Neo Geo. I was never a big fan of Samurai Showdown. Like, the fighters are, they kind of sold it on the fighting game system or whatever. Anyway, so, like I said, I'm going into it as, like, I understand and I appreciate it, and the pixel art is beautiful. I love the pixel art in a lot of these games. But I want to see for myself what we're working with here. So we will look at the back of the box, and we can see what we have going on here. We have, oh my goodness, there is a lot of games, and many of them I am familiar with or I've heard of. Of course, like Art of Fighting, Fatal Fury. I mean, some of these have been on other systems before, too. But cool to see games like, Ninja Masters, or games like the Garo Mark of the Wolves. That's one of those Neo Geo games that goes for, like, what, $1,000 or something like that? My goodness gracious. In fact, some of these games, this is the international version, what they call it. This is not the Japanese version. This is the one that comes out in America. So if you're going to buy this, on American soil, these are the games you're getting. And some of them are exclusives, too. Like here in the U.S., we're getting games like Metal Slug 4, Metal Slug 5, Metal Slug X. We're getting Shock Troopers. We're getting that Blues Journey I was talking about, Robo Army. 3 Count Bout, great wrestling title. That's going to be one of the games that we're getting. Last Resort is another one. I have a list off to my side here that I'm looking at. The games we didn't get that the Japanese version did get. A few of the King of Fighters, like 94, 96, 99, 2001, 2003, those did not get on this system, but it's on the other system. Real Bout, Fatal Fury 2, I don't miss it. Interesting enough, they have Last Blade 1 and 2. We only have 2. Interesting. Cyberlip. I remember Cyberlip. We don't have that one. Top Hunter. Great game. We don't have that one. Ninja Commando. Didn't get it. Burning Fight. Didn't get it. Alpha Mission 2. Twinkle Star Sprites. Would have liked to have seen Twinkle Star Sprites on the US version. Those are for the Japanese release. So pick accordingly. I don't know why they have differences. I don't know why they didn't just include all on all. I couldn't tell you. But you know what? I'll be happy with. Well, I mean, again, I'm borrowing it, so I don't have much say in the matter. Instruction manual, pretty thick. I mean, it's just like multi-language too, I'm sure. All right, let's have a look at this bad boy. There we go. It's cute. I can dig it. All right. There's your USB-C and part for the controllers here. HDMI, another. So are the controllers USB-C 2 then? Let me have a look. I'll grab the first one I grabbed here, the black one. Here we go. Kind of interesting how the box looks like that. The controller also comes with manual. Because I also do want to see what it's like to play with this. The controller is USB-C. Interesting. I don't think I've ever seen a controller that's USB-C. I'll try this here in a moment. First, I need to power it on. And for that, again, with the USB-C, I know a lot of people complain about, like, oh, the AC adapter should come with the thing that plugs into the wall. I have several of them laying around, And also, if you're going to plug it into your television at this point probably has a USB adapter as well, and it has just enough juice that you can just plug it directly into your TV as the power source. You know what I mean? I never think to do that myself, so I shouldn't say anything. All right. Plugged in, powered on. Nice little blue glow there. See if I can aim this a little bit better. I'm getting close a little bit better here. You're going to see all up in my fingernails, and I apologize for that in advance. All right. So it starts off with Metal Slug. Great game to start off with. I like how nubby the controller is, but you have to push it all the way over. That might be good for shooters, though. Settings. All right, let's go with... I'm having a hard time. There we go. All right. Oh, dude, I keep on doing that. All right, you know what? Let's start with a Metal Slug. I'm guessing this is start. Start and select a setting. Is that start? Which one's start? Oh, maybe OK. Okay, so apparently you hit that button on top. That's odd, but all right. I want to hear the sound as well because, as you know, sound emulation. How do you increase the sound? Maybe it's in the settings. Sounds good. Looks good. Okay, that's start. I heard you the first time. Don't need the D button. Perfect. All right. So then in game, can you hit both of these and it goes to settings? It does. You can save, you can load. Okay, so you have save states. Brightness, and there's your volume. I'll max out the volume. I didn't exit. Not all the way. Come on, come on. There we go. Right into it. Just... Oh, hold on. No. Back. Which one's B? Is this B? Okay. It may just be this machine. It sounds a little tinny, though, doesn't it to you? It doesn't sound as crisp as it could be. Not a deal breaker, but, you know. I certainly have heard and seen other games that... You're welcome. So polite. I'm having trouble with the controls here, but it's only because I don't know the controls very well. Ah. You know, we'll go ahead and exit here. Let's find another game. Let's find another game, you and I. We have Puzzled. Interesting. Ghost Pilot, that's a fun one. Last Resort, I remember playing that. Blazing Star, I'm not as familiar with. Let's check that out. That just doesn't sound right, I'm gonna be honest. All right, you know what? I'm gonna pop in this controller here. Can I pop it in when it already started? Apparently not. Oh, apparently so. Okay, yeah, I can. I'll go with that one. Normal's fine. All right, I'm playing with this on the gamepad here that it comes with. I think you need to see my dirty thumbs. Been working all day. Are there enemies? There they are. You know, this is okay. I'm not used to how much I have to push the joystick in any direction. I wish the joystick was a little bit tighter. You know, like a GameCube joystick, or I mean, not even like analog or DualShock, but I feel like I have to overcompensate where the how far I'm pushing on the analog. And I don't even, is it analog? Is it true analog? It's not. It's just all I want. It could have been a D-pad. I would have been okay with that. I do prefer analog sticks for shooters, of course. All right. That's kind of a cool little song there. All right, we'll try a couple more games while we're here. All right, it looks like you cannot select. It doesn't seem like you can select using the. Oh, you know what? I wonder if this side is. There's a USB on the other side too. Can I unplug it without breaking it? I wonder if this is supposed to be player one. Okay, there it goes. I can use this to control it. Ninja Masters. Let's give it a shot. All right. Interesting to see, too, that where these buttons lay... Let me show you. Where these buttons lay like this, and then this one lays like this. Like, here's A, B, C, D, and then here's A, B, C, D. It's not even the same button placement as one or the other. That's all right. Well, it's a fighting game. Go figure. I'll bet the Waluigi's ancient Japanese uncle here. Oh, for my next trick, watch me pull a crow out of my vest. The worst maneuver ever. I like that one. I've never even heard of this game. I was thinking this was a different game. The amount of blood's okay in it, though. Okay, I'm getting trolled now. Okay, still getting trolled. My own fault. Alright. Okay, and you... Hey, what? Interesting. The Last Blade. Yeah, see, we have Last Blade 2, but not the first one. There is Samurai Showdown. Samurai Showdown... is the first Samurai Showdown on here? I mean, you'd think so. It's not. Samurai Showdown 1 is not on here. We get 2 and 4. There is no Samurai Showdown 1. There is no Samurai Showdown 3. That is fascinating. I've heard so much good game. I've heard so much good things about this game for some reason. Or maybe just say the fact that it's super expensive. I don't know. The screen is pretty crisp. The sound, I don't think it's a problem with the sound emulation. I think it's just a problem with the sound, like however the sound is being emitted through this machine. If I plug in headphones, there is a headphone jack in the back. You know, you'll have to take my word for it. I do have a set of headphones right behind me here. So, I have my headphones plugged in. You can hear it right there. Well, I can't quite tell. All right, that's fine. Just go for it. You know what I mean? All right, so I'm here to tell you, it's the same sound coming from the device and from the machine, so that's just what it sounds like. This LCD is crisp, though, so I'm happy about that. Hey, do I just hit start, or what am I doing? What am I working on? Whatever. Oh, that's Terry Bogard. Interesting. I was like, oh, that's Terry, but it's like... Oh, I'm playing a two-player mode. Let's see. Oh, I love the pixel art on this game. Gorgeous pixel art. Thank you. I hear ya. Interesting. Fatal Fury, Art of Fighting. I used to like Art of Fighting. I do like the King of Fighters games. Excuse me. I'm not the biggest fighting game fan. But I did like the King of Fighters series just because I like the you can choose choose your player, choose your opponent. I mean, like, choose your team and then work from there. Team play. Sure. Who's good? This guy. Mary. I saw Athena over here. I'll rock some Athena. Sure. Alright, there's my team. Just press any button. I'm trying. Alright. Oh, I get more? Alright. Sure. Alright, wish me luck. There we go. It's been a while since I played this. Really? If I hold down all 4 buttons, is it that one thing? I don't know. Uh-oh. Nice. Uh-oh. That's not good. Ah. That's what I get for being cocky, right? In your face. Look at this guy. There is a lag, and that's the other thing I wanted to talk about with the lag. I don't know if it's the same. Probably is. I almost need to find a game that... Need to find a game where there's nothing charging towards me for a while. I could do Blues Journey. It's a fun game. Cute game. Sure. Bew. It's been a while. I downloaded this for the, I had this on my virtual console on the Wii. I think I should keep on coming, huh? So, you guys see this next to his. Yeah, I know. But it's like, look at that lag. Yeah, whatever. There is a definite. You can hear the click before you can even see me jump. Is it the same as on the this guy here too? Here comes the death bird. Let's find this out, and then I'll turn off the video here. I mean, I don't have a way of measuring. It seems like they're either the same or this one's a little bit more responsive than the controller. But that could certainly be an issue as well. But again, when you're playing a game like Metal Slug, you won't notice it as much. But a fighting game, you almost need that instantaneous reaction. Well, that's going to be a make or break moment for you. I'm familiar with the first one. I don't know about the third one. Go with this guy, I guess. Sure. Whatever's good. To beat him up still. Looks like it. I mean, and again, I'm not as familiar with some of these games. So unless the games themselves had this kind of lag on a controller, I mean, I don't have a Neo Geo to test it out on. I've never had a Neo Geo system before. I don't even have the Neo Geo clone system and the Evercart or whatever it is that has like all the games on it to even test it out or do comparisons. Other people do. Mad Little Pixel does. You can see his comparison videos. But there's a bit of a lag, and there is a bit of a lag, and it's not a deal breaker for me because, again, I would get this for games like Metal Slug, maybe even Puzzled. What's this one right here? Ghost Pilots? Check out Ghost Pilots. This is a fun one. If that's the same one I'm thinking of anyway. I believe it is. And then sometime next week we'll actually play the game. Here we go. I don't know if this is the one I was thinking of, but I'll play it for a while. So, anyway, Neo Geo. Big thanks to Metal Jesus for letting me borrow his. Check out his video for a more in-depth review, and then look out for other videos from other great content creators who have those side-by-side comparisons. I'm curious about the controller lag, because that did seem like there was a bit of a lag. And when I say a bit, I mean it was substantial enough that you could hear the game click before I even jumped. And that may be, if you're getting this for fighting games, then that might be, it may not be allowed. You know what I mean? However, for something like this, for something for me, $100. I'm still a little on the fence about this. $100, huh? I think it's fun. There's a lot of positive about it. I mean, you can, it does not charge. Like, you have to plug it in. So it's not as portable. Great to have on the desk, but it's not as portable. Unless you do like a battery mod or something to it. Which, from what I understand, there is such a thing. You can do a battery mod. If it had a rechargeable battery, I think I would be okay. If it had a rechargeable battery and it came with a controller, then 100% yes. You have to keep it plugged in, just like the NES Classic. So that's, again, not a huge deal breaker, but it kind of is. Because for something like this, it should be portable. You should be able to bring it to your friend's house, you know. And then the second controller, so you can do two-player games right out of the box. If you want to do two-player games, you got to buy a second controller. So, anyway, I'll leave it up to you. Because it's something I don't have, I think I still will order one. I think I'll still order one. I'll box this up and give it back to him. Well, thank you for watching. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments below. Now, if I can't answer them, maybe someone else can. Again, I don't have a Neo Geo. I've never had a Neo Geo growing up. My friend had one for a while. But he had it for Samurai Showdown and, like, World Heroes 2. That's all we ever played on it. And I'm not really a Samurai Showdown fan, so... I like World Heroes 2 alright, though. Yeah. Alright, thanks for watching.